If you want to go to Crazy Town, then Wild Eye Releasing Swamphead might be your #1 ticket to reach your destination. What can we say about Swamphead? Swamphead, of course, is released by Wild Eye Releasing, a company that will be releasing some film named Morbid down the line that some guy named Chuck Connor made. Nonetheless, Swamphead, this little fella here gets disturbed because somebody messes with something that belongs to him. Next thing you know, he goes on a big rampage of flying through the air because there isn't a whole lot a head can do, and that's all Swamphead is. It's just one big nasty head. Goes flying through the air and starts killing people. It ends up with a bunch of kids in the woods, and these are some pretty extreme characters, folks. And this is not a film that you should take very seriously. It's kind of like a trauma film, maybe a step ahead of it a little bit. But if you like trauma, you'll like this because these wacky kids, and some of them got some pretty weird gimmicks to them. They end up in the woods, and they're ending up with this thing, and this thing comes after them, and it gets gory, especially when the Swamphead reaches a party for probably the best scene in the film, and I thought that was hilarious. And I think a lot of this is hilarious. You got to have a sense of humor if you're watching Swamphead, and it's worth checking out if you like just silliness and gore and carnage and blood and all that type of stuff. Because I mean, just when you think the film can't get any wackier, it gets that way, and it gets that way in a good way. And I know this was out for a long time on a VHS release from I think the company that made it. I did not get to see that, but I did get to see the Wild Eye DVD, and I didn't know what to expect going in. I kind of figured with the name like Swamphead, it was going to be kind of wild and out there, and it really delivers if that's what you're looking for. So Swamphead is fun, it's wacky, it's kind of like a trauma film, only a little bit better than your average run-of-the-mill trauma film. There's guts, there's gore, it's got like a throwback, because it is supposed to take place, I believe, in the 80s, so there's that whole retro feel to it as well. And it doesn't feel like a forced retro feel to it, which is always good. And if you've seen this, or if you have not seen this, I'll just throw this little joke out there. If you don't like Swamphead, I'll give you my Jose Canseco rookie card. So as far as Swamphead from Wild Eye Releasing goes, I'm giving it a thumbs up. And I think if you want to have fun with some slashers type stuff with a just a ludicrous killer, then Swamphead's where you need to go.